Guess what I found out this morning? Got another flat tire. Yeah, it came out this morning, and sure enough, one of my tires has a nail in it. Again. And it's not the same tire either. It's the other back tire. So, yeah. Not too happy about that. I don't know what. I must have ran over like a box of nails somewhere. Or was following a roofing truck while it was just spewing them out. Yeah, I'm not too happy. So tomorrow, guess what I get to go do? I'm going to be getting my tires changed out. We got hit last night with just a little flash snowstorm. And as you see from the footage I just showed you, it's kind of, nice little dusting, a little bit more than a dusting, I would say, but it all should be gone by this afternoon. It's supposed to be close to 50 sometime today. So yeah, gotta love those little snap snowstorms. Now let's get some warm weather. I'm ready for the warm weather. It's been one of them winters where you just want it to be over. You want to get to the summertime, the warm weather. It's just not enjoyable anymore, as if it's ever enjoyable. Obviously today, some major tragedy hit Japan, and for those of you who don't know, I actually lived in Japan for 4 years when I was in the Navy. We were stationed there at a base just south of Tokyo. So I mean, it's just seeing the video that's out there. Knowing the areas personally where this is happening, it's actually, it's really, it's heartbreaking to see this, because, I know so many people that live over there that were over there, when I was over there, and it's just, you know that area. I mean, this is tragic too when it's strong enough, just the quake itself is strong enough to bend the top of the Tokyo Tower. This is a huge tower, radio tower, that's shaped like the Eiffel Tower, and for it to bend the top of it, that's huge. So, my heart goes out to the people of Japan right now. Luckily, it didn't do a whole lot of damage in Hawaii, and, on the West Coast, it hasn't hit yet by the time I'm recording this, so who knows what's going to happen there. But the good news is that it didn't affect us that much. But as far as, just Japan in general, just tragedy. To see that wall of water, the video, the wall of water just coming in, inundating the airport in Sendai, just destroying stuff, the explosion at the steel factory in Chiba, the issues with this could have been so much worse if they couldn't have got the nuclear power plant to cool, if they couldn't have got the reactor to cool, but luckily they were able to get that under control, because if that nuclear reactor would not have been able to cool, you're talking Chernobyl Part 2. It would have been catastrophic to that region of Japan. So while this is a very bad situation, it's a terrible situation for the Japanese people to go through right now. And anybody who's over there, obviously there's more than just Japanese people there. There's all kinds of cultures and all kinds of people from many different countries that are there. But just the fact of what could have happened, this is a tragedy in and of itself. It just could have been so much worse because of that. So I just want to say, for myself and anybody watching, just pray for the people of Japan right now, because this is such a devastating natural disaster to occur. It's just heartbreaking. Good afternoon. It is Friday. Yes, I love Fridays. I love not having to work again for a couple of days, enjoying a couple of days off. I worked for years in the retail industry and with the airline industry for a lot too, and you always have to work on the weekends. A lot of times you got to work on the weekends, we'll put it that way. And ever since I've worked in an office and we work Monday through Friday, I've just been able to cherish my weekends. It's been such a different environment. I love Friday, being able to say, it's Friday, I got the weekend off. So it's Friday. Great news. For those of you who've been with me long enough to know about the power outage and everything we lost, insurance paid out today. So we got the check. So I'm going to run home, put it in the bank, and we can replace all the stuff. Also tonight I'm going to try to put in the ceiling vents now that my that class is over. I've got a final next week, but it was a take-home final. The reason that they did a take-home final was the final was going to be from 8 to 10 o'clock on St. Patrick's Day night. And a lot of the class complained that, they would rather go out and drink on St. Patrick's Day. So the teacher graciously decided to give us a take-home final as opposed to making everybody come in from 8 to 10 o'clock on St. Patrick's Day. That's a cool teacher, actually. That's a teacher who's like, okay, I understand. I know that, it's a party time for you kids and adults like myself. So take-home final, so that class is technically done. I don't have to go back to that class. So a lot of stress has been lifted off my shoulders now that the project was done and all that and the presentation. So yeah, going to go enjoy it and try to replace all the stuff and do all the work that needs to be done that I haven't been able to do because I've been just trying to work on this class. Sweet. Look what I brought with me to go to the bank. That's right. Bailey dog decided to come with me. He's been wanting to get out of the house and it's nice out, so I said he could come with me to the bank. Bailey, are you excited? Are you excited to get out of the house? He loves to ride in the car. He actually, anytime we try to go out the front door, he tries to go out the front door with us because he knows we're going to go in the car and he wants to go, come in the car with us and go with us. So he doesn't like to be alone that much, so he likes to always have people around him. And anytime we leave, he knows we're car bound and he just wants to go with us. So every once in a while I try to give him a ride. Right, Bailey? You happy? Yeah. So I deposited the stuff into the bank and the teller was like, oh, I see you got a dog with you. So he actually sent out a dog treat for Bailey. So I remember as a kid you used to get, anytime you go with your parents to the bank, you'd always get like one of those Dum-Dum Pop lollipops. I guess so now for animals they give out dog treats too. So Bailey got a dog treat and he scarfed it down in about 1.5 bites, if that. It was a little one, but still. So Bailey enjoyed his dog treat and he's getting a ride and a snack all in one, so he's very happy right now. Are you happy, Bailey? Look at that smile. Alright, so I was able to install the new vent fan in the ceiling. Unfortunately, that one I have not messed with, and partially because I'm not ready to wire it. It's going to take some wiring to get that one to run right. Now comes the fun part of cleaning up my mess. Yeah, that's right. I got a mess. What are you going to do about it? Look at this. Look at how nasty that old thing was. Disgusting. Whoa, that was scary. It's quieter, isn't it, baby? It's quieter, isn't it, Mom? Oh. She don't like to be on camera. Alright, so while I was working up in the attic to install that vent fan, somehow I jacked up my knee. Let me give you the backstory first. About a little over 3 years ago, I had ACL reconstruction surgery on my knee. I had actually messed it up, tore my ACL in half back in '98, I believe it was. Just ripped it in half, but never had it fixed. I was like, I think I did it, and then a week later I finally got insurance. So it was like I didn't have insurance with my job at the time I did it, so I never got it fixed. By the time I was better, it just was, alright, it's fine now. So for about 9 years I lived with a torn ACL, but my knee, the rest of the ligaments in my knee, my MCL and my meniscuses were strong enough to hold my knee together, so it wasn't, like I was always having issues. As a matter of fact, I didn't have any issues for almost 9 years. And then I was playing softball, and the first game, the 6th inning of the first game, I ended up popping my knee out and ended up having to go in and have ACL reconstruction surgery, and I tore both meniscuses. So got all that fixed, like I said, about 3 years ago. Went through, 4 months of rehab, perfectly fine. So I'm up in the attic, and I haven't had any issues with it since then. And when I was up there, the area that I was in, trying to fix the vent, was real narrow. Probably about between the top of the vent and the ceiling, or the roof itself, maybe 2 feet at the most. I mean, that's probably at the most 2 feet. And so I kind of was like hunched over with my knees up by my chest, and as I went to move, my knee just popped, and it right now it's like real sore. So we'll see if it swells up or anything like that. I hope not. I mean, I'm able to walk on it right now, and your knees when you get older, they just start to go. I mean, it sucks, but luckily I'm okay. I think. I hope it's not serious. I hope I'll be all right. So you never know. I'll let you know tomorrow exactly how bad it is, and if it's, what the status of it is. So, alright, don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to click subscribe. Check out the litter box. I told you guys, join the Facebook group. Just like the Facebook group. If you got a Facebook, just like it. We'll be friends. Woohoo! Yeah, that's cool. I guess I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out, homies.